October 7, 23 is the worst, literally, the worst day in the history of 77 years of Israeli independence. The worst day. It was not only a military surprise, it was a failure, a big failure of the IDF, a big failure of the Israeli government that had a concept which failed. The concept was, if the economic background of Hamas and the people there will be more or less normal, they will not have motivation to attack Israel. This was the concept. When I tell it today to you, only 2 years after, it seems stupid. The political situation is very bad, especially because we don't have a valid opposition. Formally, we have we have 120 posts in the parliament, and 64 are in favor of the regime, of the government, and the others are opposition. But the others as opposition, they are not united. They are united only in the highest target to change the government. But they are not united in the persons, in the personalities who lead this opposition. The Israeli society is in a sense not only involved, of course, naturally with what is going on with our external enemies, but we had a very internal conflict in the Israeli society because the Prime Minister, Netanyahu, is almost 30 years in position. 30 years is a number for, I don't know, for a rabbi or for a cardinal or for someone from different fields, not from politics. In politics, we think that 10 years is the maximum. We know that there are many innocent, so-called innocent, what we call uninvolved people that are injured or sometimes killed because Hamas use people as defended targets, that people who are sent by Hamas to defend the activists of Hamas. This is a phenomenon that we know for many years. We do a lot in order to avoid them. Total victory is a term of poets or of politicians. It's not a term that can be fulfilled. But the government has, unfortunately, something which is very bad. They have internal political considerations in a trend in a target to continue the war. The society, generally, the society is not in favor of such policy. The future of Netanyahu, for me, is a very big question mark. Very big question mark. He is now also in a process of trial in the climate of the Israeli society that we feel that Netanyahu wants to continue the war in order to secure his regime. He wants that Gaza should be clean of terrorists. That's something that everyone in Israel thinks the same. He wants that many of the Gazans maybe would leave this area, like the idea, the very unusual idea of President Trump. I don't think that earnest people see it as a valid step. This change is very bad. The change, the negative attitude of many regimes and many societies all over the world against Israel is very bad. We have to do a lot. Especially we as a government, we have to do a lot in order to bring a better understanding to what we do. We take it in consideration, but it's not enough. If Palestinians want a Palestinian state, every year that delay a process of dialogue will bring them very far from its hope.